Good morning, beautiful people. Let's get to it. The goal is to win 100 paper trades before I go to my prop firm account. So I want to show this. Can you still see this? You can't see that. Let me try one more time here, y'all. Okay, yeah, see this? Okay. Hmm. So guys, it's not working on my Chrome, but I am able to see my TradeZilla when I use Safari. So I'll have to figure it out. But currently right now, let's see. Is there any new news affecting the market today? So major tech earnings divergence, fallout from the Federal Reserve's hawkish hold, and escalating Middle East tensions are driving the market today. So what does that mean? So big tech earnings, Microsoft shares surged after beating fiscal fourth quarter expectations on strong cloud and AI growth, while Meta tumbled due to disappointing sales guidance and rising artificial intelligence costs. Federal Reserve and bond yields. Markets are still digesting the Fed's decision to hold interest rate steadies. The moves triggered a sharp sell-off on Wall Street, with the Dow dropping over 1,100 points and pushed the 30-year Treasury yield to its highest level since 2007. Geopolitical tensions and crude oil prices remain volatile as traders assess fresh U.S. military strikes against Iran, keeping energy and inflation concerns front and center. Corporate news: German sportswear giant Adidas side shares crater after a modest guidance upgrade fell short of analyst expectations. Okay, let's go to Forex Factory. Okay, so this information already happened, but let's say core. So advanced GDP. So annualized change in inflation adjusted value of all goods and services produced by the economy. Actual greater forecast is good for currency. Okay. So I can know about this. So core PCE price index, change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers, excluding food and energy. Actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Okay. All right, we got any uninformed or unofficial news? Okay, jobless claims, GDP. Oh, Trump speaks 10:30. Okay. Let's see where the fear and greed index is at. Ready for. Okay. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's mark up these charts. Maybe this read index is the I'm gonna out today. Alright. Hopefully that helps it move faster. Mm. Mm. Okay. Well, we got some more demands on. Okay. Overall uptrend. Okay, let's mark up. Mark up our charts. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Forward demand zone. So we're gonna stop there on that one. But got a lot of good overlap. We got 3 here. Yeah. Let's go to the 1 hour. There we go. Got this overlap. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen, since adding the order block flow indicator, that's the first time I've seen you know, like a green fair value gap. Supply zone. A green fair value gap overlap with a red supply zone. Order block flow. Okay. Okay, let's hurry up. It's 6:22. You know, sometimes you can catch. I feel alright too. 30-minute. So we got. Okay, you can go here. 30-minute. Go to 15. A lot of overlap. Alright. 15-minute. Alright. Okay. 2 minutes. Let's mark our London high and low. Alright, now like an uptrend. Let's get in, see where we at. See where we at. Oh, currently tapping. Supply zone or order block flow. Or order block indicator, yeah. So it's an order block, whatever you got. Oh, we see right here, hold on. Already happening and seeing something. Yeah, hold on, let me turn this up. So I'm gonna let that finish, but I already see something right here, potentially. Oh, we had a rejection candle here. Let's let that candle close. Long wick. Oh yeah, we going here. Below it. Let's let that candle close. We're gonna have a. So remember how I tell you guys how I'm marking up rejection candles that I see? Yeah. Just let me get my. Remember using the candle countdown timer. Also, we here. Having that ready. Yep. Well, that should be in the sale. If anything, we seeing this huge rise, but that's a long rejection candle. So I'm going to be in position for that. We got 1 second left. Yeah. You know, the market about to open in 3 minutes too. But definitely see this as a sell entry based off that wick. Yeah. It's a long way ago. That was a good. What time was this at? Oh, that was at 6. Yeah. Using that countdown timer, see? That's a long bullish week, but oh, and I can't see if that was bullish or not, actually. Now that I think about it, like it is a long week, but well, let me just see. Oh, right now we also approaching a high. Could potentially go above. For this candle. Yeah. I can't tell if that's bullish or not, actually. So this is another rejection candle. Let's see if they respect it. Okay, so you guys, so for this one, I can't tell if it's, I can't tell. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to use this. This still got long wick, small body. You know. And use that. Move this up. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I can see. So price touch, price touch. Let's see if it respects this order flow. This order block. Then we also got the London high right here. It looks like we got 10 seconds left. But it looks like price is respecting this order block. But we'll see. It might close through it. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, that's because the market open, but let's see. Remember, I need a candle to close below this rejection candle body. Before. So yeah, I thought it was going to go down. See what I'm saying? So we're using this candle right here. This candle count down. I need to let it close before entering. Let's let it close. I know it's a big drop. I don't want to get excited. See, I could have got it too excited, but this countdown timer right here is really helpful. As long as it finishes below. Let's see. Okay, it didn't finish below. It wicked. And that candle barely. Yep. It's okay. Let's just see. Be patient. This was a long wick as well, too, though, y'all. Look how long this wick is. So even though it's a large buy, it's also a long wick, but we're still going off this rejection candle. We got like 10 seconds over here. Y'all, the candle countdown timer is very helpful. Okay, price close. London high and price is wicked, but we needed to close. It needs to break above by closing above this London high for me to use the London strategy. We also got Let's see. Here you got this regression candle, but that was off of a order block. So now we don't have that. Let's kind of see what price is at. It's not consolidating. We got a lot of wicks. Yeah. We're here. Boom. That would have been a good sale to catch. Let's see this 30-minute demand zone. Oh, that's already been broken through. So that's invalid. No, wait, what? Bro. Yeah, see that, y'all? I'm gonna let this finish. But I'm still trusting this rejection candle right here. I wanna see. We got 5 seconds left. I wanna enter there. I wanna see something. Oh, okay. Alright, y'all, so bad decision I just made was I still wanted to use, yeah, I lost $174. So what I noticed was I still wanted to try this, but that's crazy because it went in a direction. Whatever. So there was nothing for me to go off of right here. Y'all see this? So that was a bad trade. That was just me wanting to get into a trade. It didn't have an order block flow. It didn't respect the order block. It didn't respect the order block, and it didn't have a supply zone. So that was just a bad entry on my part. I just wanted to get in something, and I wasn't being patient. So that was a bad entry. You know, like that was a bad entry. I could have been more patient and said, okay, we on this London high, and just allowed this London high to be that. See, that was a bad trade. That was a bad trade. That was definitely a force. It wasn't no reason I should have got into that because it didn't follow none of my rules. So that was a bad decision. And yeah, I just wanted to get lucky on that one, I guess, and that wasn't a good try. All right, so price, where we at? We got 19 seconds. So we got a sell opportunity. If it closes above also though, too. Okay. So now the only way I would get into a sell entry is if price was to break back down. Here. Yeah, what was it? What time was that? Yeah, that was just bad. While I'm waiting. Okay, yeah, look. We have 14 seconds left. Looked like it was gonna close. Got a long wick though. A long wick, so it looked like we potentially have a reversal. But let's see. Let me check my rules for. Alright, so once price breaks below this London high and come back down for a bearish bias, I then need to see a new supply zone form. So not only does price need to finish below the London high, but it also needs to form a new gap. See, it hasn't formed yet. So just being patient, but that first trade was just me wanting to get into a trade. Managing. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. We got 50 seconds. Got a rejection candle. Got a rejection candle. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a new supply zone. A new order block that just formed. So I can also potentially see this rejection candle and possibly go off here. You know what I mean? Some really long wicks. Okay, let's see if price respects the supply zone. Because it also hasn't closed below. Ooh, excuse me. I need to see a bearish rejection candle for the supply zone. Let's see if it's respected or not, because now we getting it too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got a candle. Candle countdown timer. Oh, didn't respect it. Mm. Mm. Well, I don't know about that. Mm. 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 All I can do is have patience at this point, especially since my first trade was a forced entry. Yeah. Currently, I'm also interested to see what gold is doing right now currently. Why would that be there? It is not even marked up. I just wanted to see. Just curious. Mm-hmm. What the damn? Hmm. Mm. Oh, we got a hammer. But I didn't touch it. Or I could have seen it being here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, guys. So I got NASDAQ, right? Marked up all the stuff. But I am curious. I am curious. Let me see how much that would be. No. If I want to risk $250, like what would that price be? On gold. Okay, 250 give me 5 units. On MU, 250 give me 10 units. Say if I'm just here. Okay. And then let's say on here. 250. Okay, they give me 10 units as well with yeah. Okay. So it's been an uptrend above the London high. Breaking through supply and demand. I don't see anything that makes me would understand why this is happening, you know? Yeah. These demand zones weren't here, essentially. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know when these green bullish candles popped up, you know? Cause I said this is a bullish rejection candle and wrote that, you know? But yeah. I think it's also though, okay, like it could have been a day was like, y'all don't see no trades, you know? Either. It only been 20 minutes also. Excuse me. Star. But because this that, then I would have felt more confident of it. You know? I haven't touched anything. Because possibly about to see or come down. Excuse me. So the drop front strategy, which is Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Now it's just patience. Still hasn't waked it yet. Okay, we got price action in this order flow, in this order block. Let's see if we get a rejection candle. Just patiently waiting to see potential opportunity. But also here able to see, like, okay, there is no trade, there is no trade. You are a risk manager. Your goal is to protect your capital. My goal is to protect my capital, so I should not be entering any trades just because I want to. Of course, like, okay, I want to get into a trade. I want to, you know, make good on the trade, but if there is no trade, I'm just agreeing to lose money, and that's not what I want to do. So definitely need to be patient. And if nothing comes within this time block, nothing comes. You know, but I am. You know, we are close to this 4-hour supply zone, which is, you know, the higher the time frame, the stronger the zone. So let's just rock with it, give it some grace. We got 2 seconds left. Look like we could potentially have a rejection candle, potentially. But, well, I guess if I do that, it look way longer than what it is. So let's just say if I'm looking at this as a rejection candle. Okay. So I mean I'll be potentially looking for a sale. And I'll be, alright. Long wick, small body. Candle has to close below that. See? And flip. Let's see if price perspective. We got a long bullish rejection candle. We got a bullish rejection candle, and we got a, well, this is low and this is high. So we have more buyers than sellers, but we did have a lot of sellers. So let's just see if let's see if price respects this order block, and then let's see if, you know, a candle closes below this rejection candle. This will be a potential entry. Okay. Okay, I would potentially have a sale. Potentially. But candle has to close below. Still a lot of seconds left. So that's what I want to get used to. And I have gotten used to it. It's just not letting that first bad trade, mess with my psychology because I know what happened. So it don't nothing to talk too much about. Okay. Okay. So I hit my trade, you guys. Okay. Cool. Price still dropping. Price is still dropping. I wonder, so what I've done on trades, let's see. You won't be able to see it, but I'll tell you because TradeZelle is only working in my Safari right now. But let's see. Okay. I took my 2 trades. And the goal is to, yeah. But I am happy that I was more patient on here. I do appreciate that. Let me see. The last time I took a trade was at 6:34. My next trade wasn't until 7:06. So technically about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes. Yeah. But in my 2 trades. That's a good one. See if it follow my rules. That's the dope part about it, to follow my rules. Alright, y'all, so trying to see a whole picture. Okay, y'all see me. I just want people to be able to look at my chart and understand it. That's my goal. I'm explaining my chart to somebody or my trades. How much did I win on that second trade? Alright, y'all, so on that second trade out, I made 251, 50%. Won one, lost one, which is all good. Okay. start. Alright. I think it'd be helpful if like this. It's good. Yeah. It wasn't a bad injury, it was a bad decision. Okay. So my reflection for trade one was it was just a bad decision. I forced it and did not follow the rules. I was impatient and just wanted to get into a trade. That's just what it was. All right. So straight into I was patient. Price respected the supply order block. I use the candle countdown timer. Mm, okay. Alright, so price respected the supply order block. I recognize the bearish rejection candle. I use the candle countdown timer to be patient before entry. Okay. So my break even was 77. Yeah, you guys. So I'm just finding my just always continuing to basically I would say upgrade or make my adrenaline better on the charts. It's a lot easier to look at this visual chart. So Yep, so the first trade, we know that that was just a forced entry, like regardless, right? And my stop loss was hit. Then on the second trade, after waiting about 30 minutes, we being patient. Yep. And I would love to say like I am proud of myself for finding this order block flow. Um, Potentially as an additional strategy, right? So having a strategy from my mentor of supply and demand zones and how to use the fair value gap indicator to draw them out and recognize them, while doing the top down analysis. I'm very appreciative that I was able to watch another trader who also is very big, heavy on supply and demand, but uses the order block flow as well. So I'm proud to know, like, I was able to take this trade off of the order block, right? And not the fair value gap indicator, but the order block indicator. And technically, I wouldn't have been able to enter this trade or see it as an opportunity. So we got, the London high is a potential opportunity of entry. Using London high and low. We got supply and demand zones based off fair value gaps, and now we have supply and demand zones based off order block flow. And so I'm very happy that this is adding to my arsenal, my tutelage of what I can pull from. Because other than that, technically today I wouldn't have had a trade. So this first trade was a terrible trade. First trade was a terrible trade. Should have got in. The second trade played out. I should move this up. Yeah, because that's kind of getting in the way. Alright, y'all. So, I need to. I wonder, do I put. I think that'd be good here. Okay. Let's take this picture. Y'all won't be able to see me enter my entry for TradeZilla because it's on. Yes, on here. I'm proud of myself, y'all. Like, I wonder, do it allow me to put. I think this is what I want to be able to look at. Alright, y'all. So I'm actually gonna start. I'm actually gonna start knowing my wins and loss, like a wins. Like a counter more so, because when I hit 100 trades, we go on to prep firm. So I'm proud of this. Yeah, and we're doing 100 wins off NMQ. So I would love to be able to earn the right to do gold and or the Dow. So for me, I shouldn't be able to make money off of something with prop firms. I haven't done 100 win trades just because I'm more focused on learning a skill, testing out the proven strategy, following my rules, and earning the right to be able to go make money. Because like I got 100 wins, especially with my strategy being taking 2 trades a day. I think that's very important. But I am going to update my YouTube channel, you guys, right here. I even think it's important to like show my followers, like subscribers. I'm at 3 subscribers, y'all, and I believe I'm 2 of them. I think 1 or 2, but I'm going to go and update each one and just kind of say, like, if we go live here, I'll just be able to go in and say, like, how many wins. You see how it says paper trading? So I'll then go up and upgrade, like, my wins, like 0 out of 100 wins, 0 out of 100 wins, so to showcase that. Okay, but we done for today, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.